You want to know what the problem is? Problem is that you are still acting like a caterpillar when you were created to be a butterfly. What does that even mean? I'll tell you what it means. It means that caterpillars, caterpillars, you know what I mean. I'm sure if I get the word wrong, one of you is certain to tell me in the comments. That bug is meant to be the baby version of a butterfly, which means it's not supposed to stay that way. A caterpillar, I looked it up, is meant to eat and grow until it can sustain the transition. And once it's ready to transition, it becomes a butterfly. The problem is that there are some people who will live their whole entire lives as a caterpillar. Do you know why they're meant to turn into butterflies? Because only the butterflies can reproduce. Only the butterflies can reproduce. That means you cannot go and make disciples until you've been transformed yourself. Well, that sounds great, Caitlin, but how do you do it? I'm so glad you asked. Because see, here's another fun fact about butterflies. Yes, I'm full of them. Butterflies cannot see their own wings. How do they know that they can fly? They have to rely on instinct and take a leap of faith. Every single person I know that has experienced a transformation where there is a before and an after that looks nothing alike, and they have been completely transformed by the power of Jesus, they have one thing in common. And that thing is that they took a leap of faith and put it all on God. They said, I am willing to risk it for the biscuit, and I'm putting all of my chips on God, betting everything on him. And because they took that leap of faith, their lives have never been the same. So, long story short, if you want to see your life transformed, and if you want to become a butterfly and not a caterpillar, you got to take the jump. You got to take that leap of faith that you already know. You already know what it is. You got to take that leap of faith so that you can transform and then reproduce, meaning create more disciples. Here's another thing though. You can't have that transformation unless you know your identity. Unless you know that you know that you know that you were made to fly. You were made for more than just crawling on the ground. And if you don't know that, and you don't know your identity, I would love to help you. Basically all I talk about on my page, so feel free to join me. I also wrote an entire chapter on your God-given identity in my book, 7 Days to a Life of Limitless. There's a whole chapter in here about finding your God-given identity and what it looks like to be one of his kids. And if you're like, well, how's he supposed to tell me my identity if I can't even hear his voice? Yeah, I got a whole chapter on that too. And I wrote a journal so you can practice. No more excuses. No. We're going to take this leap of faith together. Okay? Because I don't know about you, but I'm ready to fly.